Hi, I'm Rene Naylor, sport physiotherapist with over 30 years experience, and today I'm going to demonstrate how we strap for a lateral ankle sprain. This ankle injury occurs with lots of sport, like your rugby, soccer, volleyball, and netball. And when we do ankle taping, it can also be used to prevent an ankle injury. So what do I need when I'm doing a lateral ankle sprain? I need some Tenso spray, Hyperfix, my rigid tape, the Leuko tape P, and the Leuko band S, the 50 mils. And all of this you can get at Dis-Chem or independent pharmacies. Make sure that the foot is clean and the skin is dry and positioned correctly. He has to be in 90 degrees neutral, a little bit of eversion. I'm going to start off by just cutting some Hyperfix. I've got 2 strips. The first strip I'm just going to use over the front of the ankle. This is just to protect the skin. And the second strip I'm going to use over his Achilles tendon. Next, I'm going to put on the anchors, just one on the lower shin, just above the ankle. I'm not going to put one around the foot because that can be quite uncomfortable for athletes. Then I'm going to start with my rigid tape. I'm going to start on the inside with my first stirrup, going over to the lateral side of the ankle. And then I'm going to do a second one, and I'm just going to go over 50%. There we go, and taking over. So you can do 2 or 3 stirrups, and then I'm going to do my figure 6 inside the ankle and then up laterally, and I'm going to do 2 figure 6. And it's always important when you're strapping someone to make sure that they are comfortable with the strapping. I always tell them, any piece that I put on that doesn't feel comfortable, you can just tell me immediately. So for some people, this would be sufficient depending on the nature of their injury, but I'm going to give him a heel lock as well. So I'm going to go from the inside over the front, and then I'm going to actually lock the heel. So you can see there, I'm locking the heel. I'm going to the back. There we go. And then I can do a heel lock to the other side as well. So it's balanced. So now I've locked the outside of the ankle. And then of course I can just use this to close it up. And then you could stop here and say this is sufficient. Lots of my players would be happy with just this, but then some would like you to just close it up. So I could close it up now with my 50 mil. Some use 75, but 50 should be fine for us to use. And then I'm going to do a heel lock, and I'm going to close it up. And there you go. And at the end, I have to make sure that he's comfortable and that his circulation is good.